Was this always so easy for you, Jimmy?
No, it was not.
I don't believe that, right? Because every time I see you, you call me up and you're like, man, Zach, it was a grind this week. And I'm like, oh, was it? How was it? And I'm like, Jimmy, you wrote 8,000 this week in 3 days. And it was a grind? Man, I'm telling you, man, it was so tough. And sometimes I don't believe it. But I do know because I've been there. And how in the world can it be a grind week and you still end up with that result?
Well, believe it or not, when I first started this job, about 3 or 4 months in, I almost quit.
You almost quit.
I did.
The great Jimmy Fraser almost quit.
I did. I called up Roger and talked to him about it, and we just kind of went over the opportunity and what this has in store, what it could have in store. Really opened my eyes. And
well, hold on. Let's pause there for a minute.
Okay.
Jimmy Fraser, Mr. Number One Agent, almost quit Final Expense Insurance.
Almost.
Walk me through what was in your mindset. What were you thinking? What brought you to the point of almost throwing in the towel?
It was just a little hard being by yourself in your car all the time. That can get in your head a little bit. I know a lot of agents struggle with that. When you have people at the door that slam it in your face or cuss you out, that can happen every now and then. So just a little bit built up, and I thought I had enough of it, but I'm so glad that I didn't have enough of it, and I'm still here today.
Absolutely. Now, were you able to take any of your experience from the other sales jobs that kind of put you into this, or do you think that could have caused you maybe a little unrealistic expectations because of the success you had in your other career, and you thought you were going to move right into this and be successful from day one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd definitely say that probably played a little impact as well. Came from my last job, set records there and everything, and when I came here, I mean, I was doing good, but not where I thought I should be.
Right. And is it safe to say that you have extremely high standards for yourself?
Yes.
Do you think that propels you forward?
Yes.
How so?
It just pushes me. I want to be one of the best, and I want to provide for my family, so I'm going to do what it takes to do that.
Now, looking back on it, how crazy is it that you thought you wanted to quit?
Insane.
Why is that? What do you know now that you didn't know then?
That would have been the worst decision of my life.
Why?
Because the opportunity in this is hands down one of the best out there.
Why?
The freedom that you have, how much you could provide for your family, and we do a good thing, Final expense life insurance is something that everybody needs, and to know that we're able to offer them the best options out there, it's great, because a lot of these people are on disability, Social Security, and so their money's tight. So knowing that you can really help them, and not everybody in this world's a good person, so seeing what they go through, seeing if they've been taken advantage of, and just being able to really help them be where they need to be is a good feeling as well. So just all of that combined.
Absolutely. And I know one thing I love about him, Chris, we talked probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago, which we talk all the time, but he said, man, I really want to, get to that next level. I want to grow some more. Mm-hmm. And I want to help people. I want to train people. I want to help people that are struggling. I want to be able to give what I have to others. And one of the main things he said is, man, I want to be on this podcast.
Oh, that's great. Very good. Well, you are speaking to people, man. I mean, there are people, believe it or not, Jimmy, and I don't mean to make your hands sweaty. Mom's spaghetti. That's my line.
There you go.
Yeah. Inman bought that from you, didn't he?
Yes, he did. He can borrow it. It's okay. I'm not mad. Yeah. We're both from Michigan. But, Jimmy, we have people from all over the world that are listening to our podcast. I was looking at it yesterday. I think our next highest is Canada. Then it's like Indonesia. I mean, it's amazing, some of these countries. And I'm like, are they selling Final Expense, or are they selling? I'd love to hear, engage with us. We'd love to hear what you're selling. If it's insurance products, what type of insurance products? Because we'd like to know how we can help more. But I think some of these are just, it's helpful to hear mindsets, and understand, oh man, a guy who wrote $250,000 can, almost quit one day, just at the beginning of his journey, have to figure things out and go through a process just like me. So, thank you for sharing. It's important. It's important information, and I think people are connecting to you. So cool stuff.
Yeah, I say that one of the most important things in this business, in coming through this is that everybody's going to have challenges, no matter where you are, no matter what successful person that you're watching on YouTube, no matter, what agent you're talking to, your upline in your company. Nobody started off that way. And the embracing that process and that's what people in that grind, embracing that's what people don't really understand or don't really think it's there. They think it's just automatically, boom, you're a top producer. And even the great Jimmy Fraser wasn't.
And let me ask about that real quick, okay? Because this is the important thing. I think people think I'm going through this struggle. I need to get through this struggle so everything will become easy. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but I think that's kind of a mindset thing that people deal with. So Jimmy, for you, this is off the cuff here.
All right.
Unscripted. We're going unscripted.
Oh man.
So when you were about to quit, what was it that you learned? Just take a minute. What was it during that time that you learned that changed everything for you?
That's a good question.
All he has is good ones.
That's it, buddy. Those are top shelf.
Honestly, just had to take a step back and look at the big picture. Look at what we do. Look what this could lead to my family, and just see that the opportunity and what's out there with this was too good to pass up.
Okay, I want to break that down just for a second because you were behaving and acting a certain way that wasn't producing a result. Something changed, and then you behaved and acted a different way that produced the results. And your answer so far, and you've said it a couple of times, and maybe this is what people need to hear, is I saw the opportunity for what it was. Is that what changed?
That helped, I guess, change my focus. Had to dive in and do a lot of the little things a little bit more. It wasn't just going to come easy.
Yeah.
Had to study more outside, review things, and read books, which I hate doing, but it pays off.
Well, it sounds like, so this is kind of a cool thing to me, that you decided to do that when you decided to do this. Because it sounds like when you're getting to a point where you're going to quit, you've been thinking about quitting for a while. Like you're not sure if you're all in yet. That's what it sounds like to me. And people who aren't all in aren't going to do the things that it takes to accomplish the task until they're all in. Would you agree with that?
Chris, that's a crazy good point. There, a lot of people have plan A, plan B, and plan C. But if plan B and plan C aren't work plan A harder, then you're going to fail.
Yes.
I mean, the moment you have 1 foot in, 1 foot out in something like this is an all or nothing business, especially getting started. You earn the right to have time and money and flexibility once you figure out and perfect your craft. And just like that, Jimmy, I mean, you know it. You train agents all the time, right? You constantly have agents in your car. You're building a team. Building a business, so you understand that some people make it and some people don't. Walk me through what is, with all the people that you support and, all you give back and still taking care of your family and being a top producer, what does a typical day look like for Jimmy?
Hey, Austin here with Life Insurance Academy. We hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and make sure you hit the subscribe button. It's somewhere around here, but hit the subscribe button. We got a lot more videos coming for you. In fact, this video is just a little snippet of the full podcast episode. So if you want to hear the full conversation and dive into those great tips to grow your business, click on the link in the description or search Life Insurance Academy wherever you get your podcasts. Spotify, Apple, Pandora, they're everywhere. But thanks so much. We'll see you in the next video or on the podcast. See ya.